Would you like to know the social media blueprint that you can follow to grow your network marketing business when using social media, whether that is Facebook, Instagram, you name it? The principles will always remain the same. Strategies and tactics may change a little bit, but the principles are always going to stay exactly as I'm about to lay them out for you in this video. So if you don't know me, my name is Jelena Ostrovska from JelenaOstrovska.com, and I show young entrepreneurs how to grow profitable online business while creating a limitless lifestyle and having more fun. So let's get right into it. So if you're building a network marketing business, or even if you don't, this is still going to help you out when it comes to getting your social media blueprint to a T. So the number one thing that you want to do is make sure that you keep your profile clean. And here's what I mean by that. So make sure there's no negativity. You're not being a negative Nancy on social media. Make sure there's no politics. Don't engage into politics and religion. Don't even engage in those kinds of discussions, because those two are kind of like touchy subjects. So whatever is kind of happening in the world, I honestly try not to get involved into those kinds of discussions, and I don't really suggest doing the same thing for you. Also one thing that I've had to do, and it may sound a little bit crazy, but if you have negative people on your friends list on Facebook or on any other platform, just remove them. And honestly, if it's your own family, you may not be able to remove them because they're family, but hit a little unfollow button if you don't want to be seeing their stuff. You know what I mean? So again, this might be a little bit rude, you may think, but you do need to keep things clean. And especially if you are using your social media profiles to build a business, you definitely don't have time for that negativity. You don't have time for any of that nonsense. So make sure you keep things clean, like I mentioned. So number two, it's time to upgrade. Okay, so, and here's what I mean by that. So if you are newer to social media, one thing that you have to do, actually a few things, make sure that you have a decent profile picture. Take your phone, take a selfie. You don't really need to use any kind of professional picture. Professional are always nice for places like LinkedIn, and honestly, I do love me some professional photos, but I know some people who have built giant businesses without having a professional photo. But even still, on the phones these days, you can have somebody take a picture of you, you can take a selfie. Just, make sure that you're smiling, because I will be honest, a resting beach face is not always a good idea, although I totally had some profile pictures where I have like a serious face. But make sure that you are there smiling, your face is visible, meaning you're not taking a picture in the dark place. Hopefully that is all, it's all common sense anyway. So then have a decent cover photo. So, like on Facebook, on LinkedIn, you do have like a place to put a little cover photo. So do not post your products, do not post super promotional something over there. If your intention is to build your email list with a cover photo, or get people into your Facebook group, or like promote something that is free, perfectly fine. But don't try to like sell something, don't plaster your products or anything like that, because that is just flat out crazy. So keep those clean. Make sure you give a little like short bio. So on Facebook you can do that, on LinkedIn you can do that, on Instagram you can do that, on Twitter, on every single platform. Give people a short snippet of who you are so they can get an idea maybe what you're passionate about. So if you go to my Instagram account, for example, you will see that I'm a makeup junkie. You can probably tell by my face, I do love me some makeup. So on my Facebook personal profile, I am actually like stating that I am, like somebody who's pretty techie. That's kind of like my side gig. If you need any help with like technology, websites, funnels, like I'm your girl. So, let people know who you are, you know what I mean? So that is important. Another thing, like when it comes to upgrading kind of your skill sets, your overall look of how you look like on social media, make sure that you're posting during the times when people are awake. So post during those prime times, maybe like, at noon, Eastern time, for example. I personally prefer to post whenever it is evening time in Europe, whenever it is morning, afternoon time in the States, just because I know more people are going to be able to see my content. So make sure that you're posting during the times when people are awake, whether you are trying to target Europe, you're trying to target Australia, or you're trying to target United States and Canada. So figure out when those times are going to be. So number three, make sure that you are posting consistent content. So whenever you are on social media, you're going to be doing two things. Number one, you're going to be networking with people, communicating communicating with them. And number two, you're going to have to get your message across. So you do need to post something, you know, again, I don't care whether that's on Facebook, on Instagram, on LinkedIn, you have to be really consistent with that. If you're posting once a day, let it be once a day. If you're posting twice a day, let it be twice a day. So get into, like, choose your consistency that you're going to be able to stick to, and, you know, be consistent with that. So the way to create consistent content, honestly, all you need is you need to be doing personal development daily, you know, like listening to a podcast, you know, like watch a course, you know, watch some kind of training, take some notes from your events, or read a book. You can see probably some books, you know, behind me. So make sure that you are constantly learning something. So, you know, feed your mind so you can feed the minds of people that you are trying to impact through social media. So number two, I will say, do not copy and paste content, because nobody likes copycats. There's no such thing as unique content, but make sure that you're always putting your own twist and your own personality on any piece of content that you are creating, whether that's a video, a short status update, or post, or, you know, video, blog post, you know, no matter what that is for you. So then get a little bit creative. So use more images, because I will say for Instagram, obviously you're going to be using images or short videos. For Facebook, I have to say, like, text updates, they are getting engagement, they are being seen, but images always capture attention. Images always perform way better than anything else. And it doesn't really matter, like, you know, if you think about it, Pinterest is a visual platform. It's not really a social media platform, it's more of a search engine, but still it's visual. LinkedIn, not really familiar with LinkedIn, like, if I'm being totally honest. I mean, I'm not really using it, but even still, images always catch my attention when I am hanging out on LinkedIn. So use more images versus just, you know, text updates and just, you know, videos and stuff like that. So number four, I've already mentioned that, but you do need to build your audience. Every single day, add at least 5 to 10 new people. So especially if you're building a network marketing business, that is honestly a must. Like, you have to be doing that. Like, it's your non-negotiable every single day, because if your audience is not growing, your business is not growing, and eventually, you know, like, you may be out of business. So make sure that you add 5-10 new people every single day. If you're on Instagram, go, like, find some people to follow, find some people to network with. LinkedIn, the same thing, you know, find some people, you know, like, start conversations with them, message them. Do not just add people on Facebook as friends, send them a message alongside with that friend request. You know, start those conversations, because conversations lead to conversions, okay? Your goal when it comes to building an audience is not to sell, but to become a friend with the person. Genuinely, like, be genuinely interested in another person. Make sure that you are there to actually connect with them, build the rapport, build the relationships, and then, you know, see if they are going to be open to what it is that you have going on. Maybe they won't be, and you won't even need to ask the question. So just focus on making a friend first before you try to sell people something, because nobody is going to buy anything from you unless they know, like, and trust you. Like, we all know that, right? So honestly, like, you know, one thing that I will say, because people always ask, when should I bring up my business opportunity? Sometimes, like, you're going to feel based on the conversation that you're having. Sometimes, like, you know, I'm talking to somebody, like, it's immediate connection, and then I ask them, hey, by the way, like, I don't know if that's a fit for you or not, but, you know, like, I'm working on something that I thought might be a good fit for you based on what you've told me. Would you be open to taking a look? So that's generally a line that I'm using, that is, it's not spammy, it's not too salesy. I'm just asking if they're open, and I'm asking this at a time when it's okay to ask, when we already have the reports, when we already have somewhat of a relationship established, and when I feel like it's a good time to ask that question. So other times, I'm not even going to ask the question at all. You know, people are going to reach out to me themselves and ask, like, oh, Jelena, like, I see your videos, I see, like, your posts, but, like, what is it that you're actually doing? So trust me, the right people who are going to vibe with you, and they're going to resonate with you, they are going to be more curious how they can be a part of maybe, like, your movement, and how they can join that. So, and number 5 is make sure that you follow up. Either you follow up through Messenger, you follow up, you know, by actually, like, either giving a call or messaging or sending a text message, or you can let your content do the follow-up, because a lot of the times, like, I'm not following up with every single person that I've exposed to my presentation, or to, like, let's say I typically add people to our Facebook group where they can check out more information about what we are working on. So, and a lot of the times I'm just not going to message them, like, but what I am going to do, I will make sure that they keep seeing my content, and I have my ways, you know, like, to getting my content across to people. You want to make sure that you're always staying on top of your prospects' minds so they don't forget about you, because trust me, if they watch some kind of presentation from you, they probably still remember that they watched it. You basically just need to, like, follow up with them either through Messenger or follow up with them through your posts. And you know, one thing that I've, you know, kind of mentioned already, but you do want to make sure that whenever you are building the relationship, whenever you are, you know, like, in that business building mode, you still want to make it a priority to bring up your business somehow and get people on a presentation, get people into your Facebook group, because, you know, the more you, like, as we all know, the more you show the plan, the more you show what you're working on. If you're getting eyeballs on your business, you know, eventually you will be able to turn those viewers into paid customers or team builders. So there you have it. That is your social media blueprint. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them below this video or below this blog post if there's anything I can help you with. If you did get some value, be sure to share this video out with your team. Send this YouTube link to them, or Facebook video, wherever you're watching this, or, you know, send them this blog post link. Make sure you put a thumbs up under this video if you did enjoy this, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos just like this. And for more trainings, go over to JelenaOstrovska.com and grab your free guide at the very top of the page. And until next time, bye.